Back out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The Karchik was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Good evening and welcome to another Nantucket Sports Connections presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from the Bog, our Nantucket Community Ice Rink, as the boys varsity hockey team plays host to the Bulldogs from Old Rochester Regional in a matchup that has the Whalers playing a non-league Division III team from the South Coast League. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler Sports, alongside Sean Davis, who will be providing us with all the visuals from tonight's game. The Whalers are looking for their second win in a row after a huge win over Division I rival Barnstable, 3-2 right here at the Bog. Ryan Davis was all over the net, along with Jack Billings, who scored from just inside the blue line, and Jeremy Jenkinson, one of those 10 freshmen on the Nantucket roster, also netted a goal for the third game in a row. They were able to control the tempo in the first period and sprinted to a 3-0 lead, and Griffin Starr had another stellar performance in net with 25 saves, including some highlight reel stuff from the Whalers goaltender. And the Whalers' defensive pressure was able to hold off those Redhawks for just the team's second win over a Division I squad as a varsity program. And as the new era of head coach Jack Moran and his coaching staff got the first of many victories to come, especially if they can dial up a repeat performance of that New Year's Eve win. They will face another tough opponent here in a division up as Old Rochester, which is a co-op that also includes the city of Fairhaven. They take the ice here and have had a bit of a roller coaster ride through 5 games, coming in 2-3 on the season for head coach Zach Ledigar in his 4th year at the helm of the Bulldogs. He's got a talented offense, however, with Derek Govan leading a deep and fast team that plays a similar style to the Whalers. They did lose in the first round of the tournament last year, but looking to improve as they return 10 players from last year's number 30 seed squad. Youth in net, however, may be the weakness that the Whalers need to take advantage of, as the Bulldogs have either sophomore Patty Carrier or freshman goalie Tucker Roy. who will be tested tonight, hopefully early and often, as the Whalers look to jump ahead and play with the lead as they did against Barnstable. It always helps, especially at home, but I got to think that old Rochester's going to try and do the same thing to Nantucket, as they will likely come to play and get the lead here as well. Of course, Coach Moran plays a shorter bench than will Coach Ledigar from old Rochester, and a lot of young players that are going to have to step up here and play at the varsity level and grow up a little bit ahead of schedule if the Whalers are going to contend with this Division III team here visiting from old Rochester. We're about 3.5 minutes from player introductions and our national anthem, which gives us a chance here on the NSC to thank our incredible business sponsors and our newest addition, our community partners, which help support Nantucket, Nantucket student athletes, and the Nantucket Sports Connection. We'll be back here on the NSC with player introductions, our national anthem, and the puck dropping as the Whalers take on the old Rochester Bulldogs. Out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The card check was able to lift it up from LeBell. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Want to welcome you back to the bog here, the Nantucket Community Ice Rink, as we are mere moments away from player introductions, national anthem, and live action as your Whalers take on the old Rochester Bulldogs from the South Coast League. We have got an incredibly busy week right after the New Year's, right back into it, baby. So we've got a game tomorrow. We will be back at John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the girls basketball team will be hosting the Lions from St. John Paul, the second academy. And then we've got a double dip on Saturday, including those Vineyarders who come pay us a visit in a rematch of 3 games, actually, they played. Of course, the last of which was the MIAA round of 16, where our boys went over to the Vineyard and took care of business and eliminated the Vineyarders on their home ice. What a great way to end the Vineyard season, and looking forward to that matchup. And then the girls take the ice against Sandwich, so a double dip on Saturday. And then Sunday, we're right back here as the girls play host to the Vineyarders, who of course played 2 great games last year, including a win on the Vineyard ice and a tie here. So fantastic hockey all week, and a couple of basketball games. We had a great game last night at John Jay as the boys came away with a 13-point win against DY. They were up by as many as 24 and coasted to a win behind some serious three-point shooting, including 6 off the bench. So Nate Guerrero, senior forward for the Bulldogs. Derek Govan, and he is going to be the one, number 2, one of their captains. Number 12, Michael Brown, sophomore. Jake Drew, another senior defenseman, big dude there. And that is number 1. So Tucker Roy, the freshman, will be the netminder in to start the game for Old Rochester. Ryan Davis scored the first goal for the Whalers. Billings, also a goal scorer, one of the captains on the Whalers squad. Braden Knapp. Michael Culkins leads the defense. And of course, number 1, Griffin Starr in net. We are just about ready to go here for the puck to drop from the bog here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. Once again, looking for a big game from Griffin Starr. And we'll see which offensive players can find the net for the Whalers. Hopefully they have turned the corner here offensively. And as I believe it was Ryan Davis that said for either the Current or I&M. Actually, no, it was Jeremy Jenkinson, I think, that said, once you find the net once, it's just kind of contagious. You get the flow, you get that mojo back. And hopefully that will be what the Whalers are going to do. And we are underway here from the Bog, and the Whalers play it back to mid-ice. And offside, the quick whistle. Just 10 seconds into it, we'll have a face-off just outside the Whalers' blue line. And back it goes. Soren Edwards plays it along the boards. Leaks into the zone. And off and running here. Is it the first opportunity? O'Keefe, first shot, save by Roy. That was a nice little wrister by O'Keefe to just make sure Mr. Roy is awake there in goal. You never know. It'll be a face-off inside the Whalers' offensive end. Played along the boards. Rochester should clear. Up ahead it goes. Tipped away, kept in. Shot saved by Starr. Got the pad. Bulldogs retain possession. Back to the point. Another shot, save with a glove. Starr holds on. So both goaltenders are awake. Both made a couple of saves here early on. Rochester wins the face-off, but the Whalers control behind the net and look to clear. Cross ice intercepted. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Finally leaks across the blue line, but right back in is Justin Marquez played it. And taken away. Here's a slap shot off the side of the net from the blue line and cleared out finally, but unable to retain possession. And the Bulldogs are offside. 13:31 to play. Another whistle stops play as both teams get fresh skates on the ice. And the faceoff comes just outside the blue line. Along the boards, Curran Hatch plays it to himself. Shot save, good shot there. Off the skate and unable to keep it in. Here's Gauvin, one-on-one. Makes a move, but unable to get a shot off cleanly. Nice recovery by Curran Hatch. Defensively. Cross ice and out of the zone it goes. It'll be Edwards behind the net. Pass in front. Oh, just missed connection. And it'll be Strony after it in the corner. Plays it along the boards. And a good clear by the Whalers. They tried to dump it in as Curran Hatch unable to get it around the Bulldog defenseman. And that'll be offside. Stops play at 12:28 officially. Still no score here, period number one. We'll have a face-off back in the Whalers offensive end. And Rochester controls, swings it along the boards. Kept in momentarily. Billings tried to get after it. Great Knapp able to keep it in, and that should be another icing call. We'll head back on down to the Whalers offensive end for another faceoff. Still no score, 12:14 to play here, period number one. Thanks again for joining us here on the NSC. Proud to bring you Whalers Athletics. And puck goes in front. Oh, just over the skate of Canton Jenkinson. He would have had a chance at a shot there. Kept in nicely by Braden Knapp. Gonna need some help there behind the net. Just off the stick there and gobbled up by Roy at 11:47. So we'll have another face-off in the Whalers' end. Billings was a little frustrated as he just missed an opportunity from point-blank range. It'll be O'Keefe on the draw and plays back behind the net. Jenkinson after it. Rochester plays it around the boards. Kern Hatch keeps it alive for the Whalers, and there's a shot just inside the blue line off the pad there of Roy. Oh, nice poke check by Soren Edwards as no whistle. Little surprise there. Whalers faithful looking for something there. A little wrister by Strony. Gobbled up. With 11:09, another face-off inside the Whalers' offensive end. Good offensive pressure by Nantucket. And Roy coming to the bench here. Let's see what's going on. He's going to change helmets. Looks like the stripes are making him change his helmet. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe his face mask wasn't down. I don't know. Anyways, they made the goalie change his mask. 11:09 to play here in the first period. Still no score. And it will clear the zone. No icing call, but the Whalers are after it. Culkins plays it around to Billings. Makes a nice move to gain the zone. He's got a chance here. Played away. Ooh, nice defense by the Bulldogs to clear it out of harm's way momentarily. Whalers still control. Behind the net. And Whalers actually on a power play here. Nice shot, save in front. A little one-timer. So that helmet scenario must have caused a penalty on old Rochester. So the Whalers have the first man advantage here, and it's Billings gaining the zone again. He'll play it around the net. Stop. Has Davis here on the wing. Back to the point. It's O'Keefe. Back to Davis. Davis will switch positions with O'Keefe. Behind the net. Back to O'Keefe. Looking for a shot. Here's Davis. He'll wind it up. Got blocked in front by a couple of the defensemen. Still 35 seconds on the power play. 9:38 and counting officially. Whalers gain the zone. Shot. Ooh, deflected. Good save again by Roy. Canton Jenkinson plays it at the point, into the corner. Working it behind the net. Knapp, pass in front, just off the stick. Ooh, and another missed opportunity. Here's Canton Jenkinson who plays it to himself. He's got some space. Makes a move. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Plays it along the boards. Still in behind the net. And finally cleared. Teams are at even strength, so that will be an icing, stopping the clock at 8:51 officially. So the Whalers unable to capitalize on the power play. And they're gonna, again, get the other helmet back, but, and that one works, but some explaining being done to the coaching staff. So we'll have a face-off here O'Keefe. Whoop, whoop, whoop. a little aggressive on the start there, so let's see, that should be back to 8:50. Nope, they're going to do 8:47 still. So play continues behind the net. Kern Hatch battles after it. Bulldogs should be able to clear out of the zone, so they've done a good job. Here's Govan with some space. Makes a move, but tipped away. Good defense to get in the way of Govan, who is the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Whalers play it behind their own bench. Jenkinson back behind the net. Flipped up and out of the zone. Nice move by O'Keefe. He's got some space, 1-on-2. Shot saved by Roy, and he jumps on it before a couple of Whalers go flying over the top. .802 left. Once again, good offensive pressure on the rush. O'Keefe able to skate ahead and got a good look. Davis on the draw here for Nantucket. Backhanded attempt just off the stick. And Bulldogs advance. No, nice play to tip it away. Billings able to get a skate on it as well. And old Rochester has been held off so far and really haven't had much of a threat to speak of. Whalers defense has been up to the task. And that will clear the zone nicely out to mid-ice. Bulldogs will have to reset. They do so quickly. Oh, nice intercept. Davis got the stick in and he steals it cleanly and advances. Unable to get a shot off. Nice play by Kenton Jenkinson, and he draws a whistle. That'll be a tripping foul penalty on old Rochester. So 7:09 officially. Whalers will have another power play. Davis plays it in the corner, behind the net. Got O'Keefe on the doorstep. Whalers get it reset. Billings calling for it. And blasts it into the corner. O'Keefe gathers. Back to the point, Billings. O'Keefe with some space. He'll put a shot on net. Pretty easy save there, but Whalers retain possession in the zone. Oh, nice move to avoid the defenseman. Shot, oh, and open down, and Billings just missed it. That was a legitimate opportunity for Jack Billings, who had pretty much an open net, but just off of his stick. Still 1:07 left in the power play. Whalers looking to get it set up here. They enter the zone. Pass, ooh, stays in nicely. Billings gonna play it around the board. Davis, no angle, oh, takes the shot anyways, and a whistle stops play. And we'll have a face-off inside the Whalers' end with 5:53 to play here. Still 44 seconds on the power play for Nantucket, their second of the period. And here's a point-blank shot, backhanded attempt. Shot and a save. Jenkinson able to get a good look. The play will continue, still 30 seconds on the power play. Jenkinson able to gain the zone. He skates ahead. Pass to no one. And the Whalers will have to get onside. Bulldogs send it down with about 12 seconds to play, so in the power play. Let's see if the Whalers can get one more rush here. Pass goes off the skate, and teams are back at even strength. A dribbling puck in front, and Roy jumps on it. Dangerous. 5:02 to play here. First period, still no score. And Roy's got some equipment problems. He's adjusting his pad again. He's had a penalty called on him as his helmet was apparently illegal. So it's been an eventful first period, and he has faced a barrage of shots from the Whalers. Strony flips it into the corner, around, beyond the net it goes. Strony keeps it in again. Misplayed on the slap. And here's a shot in front. Ooh, dangerous as Roy gets the glove on it again. A couple of Whalers on the doorstep. Kern Hatch, one of them. And Jeremy Jenkinson also trying to get a stick and get it past Roy. 4:40 officially. And the Whalers able to control here. Pass in front. Oh, a near. Playing Hatch. Another save by Roy. Man, he has been unbelievable here in the first period. "16 shots already on goal for the Whalers. Still 4:27 officially to play in the first period. That's going to be the formula, though. More shots, more shots. Oh, that was close to a penalty for roughing there by Edwards, but no whistle. Here's Jenkinson up ahead. 2-on-2. He's got Billings. Tries to make a move, keeps the puck on the stick for a moment, but unable to get a shot off cleanly. Behind the net it goes. Played in front, tipped. And again, Roy has to gobble it up. That is shot number 17 by the Whalers. And the Whalers control the draw. Davis battling after it. And Bulldogs able to clear. Here's a 2-on-1. Controlled backhanded shot and a score. Snuck in short side. Man, old Rochester with very little offensive puck time, but they take advantage as it's Govan. He is the most talented offensive player for old Rochester. And he went to the backhand and was able to get it by Griffin Starr with 3:35 officially to play here in the first period. Shots are way lopsided advantage for Nantucket, but unfortunately offside going to be the call there as it trickled over the blue line. That is one of those unfortunate hockey realities, is that despite the amount of shots that Nantucket has managed, old Rochester has the one that counts. Oh, misplay off the stick. O'Keefe tries to get it out. Unable to do so. And finally cleared the zone and had an advantage here is O'Keefe, who gains the zone. Tries to make a move on a couple of defenders. So hopefully the Whalers can just erase that and keep playing here and keep pressure on. Eventually it will equate into goals. Strony plays it back in. Oh, that was a good chance there, and Roy just has to gobble it up in front of him. No shot there, but another face-off inside the Whalers' offensive end. 2:45 to play in the first period. You are watching the NSC. The first of 4 hockey games this week. And Billings had an opportunity, point blank, unable to pull the trigger. Plays it around the boards, couple of Whalers wait for it. Here's Billings, oh, just off the stick. Old Rochester sends it in. Foley trying to get to it behind the net. Good defense by Nantucket. Oh, nice cross-ice pass through a bunch of defenders and dumped in cleanly, but Whalers unable to organize. Here's a chance for Jenkinson. Unable to get a clean shot as he faced a couple of defenders, recovers the puck, plays it out to the point. Shot, scored! Oh, off the post. Oh, that looked like it went in. Oh, just off both crossbars. Wow, what a great shot. The hockey gods not allowing that one to go in with 1:35. I yelled a little prematurely there. Man, that looked like it was in. Oh, great effort to try and keep it in. But it'll be old Rochester playing it in the zone. Got to keep it away from number 2. He's already got a goal. And he's got it behind the net. And another goal by old Rochester. Gauvin got enough of it. And I'll have to see who got enough stick on it for the Bulldogs. Number 15, it looks like Nate Guerrero. Puts old Rochester up 2-0. From point blank range. Unfortunate there as the Whalers had a shot go off the post by Jenkinson, and on the ensuing possession, Gauvin to Guerrero for goal number 2. And let's see if the Whalers can gather their composure here and get one in before the end of the whistle here from period number 1, that they have controlled possession and have outshot old Rochester, but find themselves down 2-0, 25 seconds officially. And old Rochester on the advantage here. Oh, nice poke check away by Strony. Edwards plays it with 15 seconds, poked away from him. Billings gets it ahead to mid-ice. And that should just about do it here for period number 1, 2 seconds, 1. And that is the horn. The Whalers got to be a little frustrated after they were able to outshoot 17 to what? 5. 17 to 5, the shots on goal advantage for Nantucket, but unfortunately the scoreboard reads 2-0, old Rochester. We'll take a moment here on the NSC, come back with the second period of action from the Bog here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. Whalers got some work to do, down 2-0 after 1. out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gonna score! The card chick was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hit. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead. Shot. Score! Just like that, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Want to welcome you back to the Bog here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink, where Old Rochester holds a 2-0 lead in a period that should have been Whalers up at least 2-0. They outshot the Bulldogs 17-5, had 2 power plays and a lot of opportunities, but unfortunately, Derek Gauvin from Old Rochester stole the show and scored a goal and assisted on the other. And the Bulldogs hold a 2-0 lead as we will head into period number 2. As you see the Whalers take the ice. Lots of very good shots, including a shot that hit the post that I was a little prematurely excited about, as it looked like it went in, but caught both rails at the top corner. And then the ensuing possession, Gauvin hustled down behind the net and was able to flick it in front of the net for Guerrero, Nate Guerrero, another senior forward for Old Rochester, and Guerrero got enough of it to get it past Griffin Starr from point blank range for the second goal. Gauvin had a one-on-one, and he was able to pot it with the backhand, short side, over the shoulder of Griffin Starr for the first goal. But the Whalers had plenty of opportunities. It's going to take more of that offensive pressure and keep putting it on the net. Eventually good things will happen, and lots of hockey left, fortunately for Nantucket. One of those same sort of things that Barnstable had to face, where they were down 3-0 after 1 and battled back to 3-2 with plenty of time left in the third. So some work to do for Nantucket offensively, but really it's just a matter of maybe finding the net here once and getting back in this thing. And they can skate with this team certainly, and have actually outskated them. And a late sub out as Braden Knapp heads back out in a little pre-curriculars before we even get the drop here, as Billings and Guerrero get into it. And Billings grabs the face-off and skates ahead into the zone. Davis off his stick. And momentarily cleared by the Bulldogs as they control cross ice. And here's Brown trying to gain the zone. He does so. And flicked away nicely by the Whalers, and they will head back the other way. Jenkinson played off. And a hit at the blue line, no call. Gauvin gains the zone and runs over Soren Edwards. But the Whalers curtail that. Pass goes through the crease. Nobody home for Old Rochester. And back behind the net. Culkins chases after. And he gets to it and runs into a steamroller. Number 21, Alex Marsden, senior defenseman, and let's just say Marsden won that battle. Here's a shot saved by Griffin Starr. Good shot on goal there. Just the 6th shot on goal, but 2 of them have found the net. 13:20. Clock continues to run. As play continues, Whalers gather it and clear. Bulldogs reset. Kern Hatch tries to play it. Culkins. Jenkinson. Kern Hatch tries to hold on to it, unable to play it cleanly. Jeremy Jenkinson Looking for some help, unable to get there. O'Keefe chases after. And Curran Hatch able to get a stick on it. Out to Strony, who plays it on net. Shot number 18 for Nantucket. Roy got the stick down. And we'll have another face-off inside the Whalers' offensive end. 2-0 our score here. Bulldogs up. Behind goals from Govan and Guerrero. And it'll be a momentary stoppage here as some water behind the net has one of the officials given a little sweep. At 12:25 to go here. Again, we're right back at it. As the girls, Hoopsters will play host to the St. John Paul Lions on Friday. And then a double dip here on Saturday as the boys host the Vineyarders, girls host Sandwich. Here's a pass in front of Keith with a good look just wide. Curran Hatch battling in the corner. Sends it along the boards. Bulldogs clear. Here's a 3-on-2. Govan leads the way. O'Keefe unable to keep up. Oh, nice play to break up the pass. Guerrero tries to get after it, and the Whalers able to poke it away, and they now have some numbers. Pass in front. Save as it went through the crease. O'Keefe gathers behind the net, unable to play it cleanly. Couple of Whalers in the same area as Culkins and Hatch were there. Govan with another shot, wide of the net. And the Whalers defense able to get there and clear quickly. Up to mid-ice. And a deep shot that Roy plays with the glove. Oh, Davis had a chance as Nantucket changing lines here. And fortunate there as Culkin's able to play it, and here's a foot race as Canton Jenkinson able to get a stick on it. Battle in the corner here. Behind the net, out to the point. Knapp plays it back in. Knapp's gonna have a shot. Save in front, shot, score, the rebound! Ken Jenkinson on the doorstep. And the Whalers are right back in it, baby. Number 28, another one of those fabulous freshmen. Ken Jenkinson was the one who kept the play alive in the corner, outracing the defense, and then he posted up as you're supposed to right in front. The rebound came off of Roy, and he was able to blast it home. And with 10:30 left here in the second period, the Whalers have pulled it within one. 2-1. And again, the helmet of Roy is being discussed. I don't know what the problem is. And O'Keefe gathers, and he'll gain the zone quickly. Nice move to avoid a defender, trying to go short side. Roy's out of position if the Whalers can take advantage, but old Rochester recovers. And they've got numbers now. Whalers defense recovers, nicely done. Pass through the crease, nobody home. Bulldogs keep it in. And the Whalers will clear as Soren Edwards streaks ahead and loses it as he gains the offensive end. Off the stick of Old Rochester. Davis clears it. And an easy dump. This could be icing. Nope. Strony plays it back to Edwards and clears it out of the zone. Whalers control it mid-ice. Billings up to Davis. Davis with the move. Billings keeps it alive behind the net. Here's a chance. Shot. Save immediately. Here's the rebound. And Roy was able to get up on it. Or get down on it, I should say, at 9:21. Good look as Davis streaked in. It was Canton Jenkinson, another wrister, just out inside the crease there, and Whalers had another good opportunity. Broken up, here's Govan, tipped away momentarily and ridden off nicely by the Whalers defense as they will look to clear and do so. Oh, a collision right in front of us here, and play continues. Puck heads out to mid-ice, and the Bulldogs dump. Warded off by Culkins, nicely. Played along the boards. And Billings will race after it. Tipped up, Davis. Skates after it, and a good hit at the corner there. A little hey, how you doing by Ryan Davis. And play continues. Davis has got it. Shot. Save by Roy. He has been unbelievable today. This game should definitely have more than one goal for Nantucket. 25 shots already on goal for Nantucket. To maybe 7. I don't know. They may got 1 or 2 shots on goal this period, but not much. And another penalty called on number 12 for Rochester. I did not see what happened there, but Michael Brown called for a penalty, so the third power play for Nantucket. Rochester has yet to be on the man advantage, so let's see if the Whalers can take advantage. They were unable to score in their first 2 opportunities. O'Keefe plays it to Knapp behind the net. Back to O'Keefe. Billings at the point. There's a chance, shot in front, rebound loose. Backhanded attempt, shot in front. How is that not a goal? And here's some extracurriculars. No real activity, but that was Culkins with a backhanded attempt, and then O'Keefe got in there with the stick a little bit. And another penalty called on Old Rochester. So things have gotten interesting here as the Whalers will have a 2-man advantage. He put up 5 fingers. I don't know if that's a 5-minute major for something here. That could be a So number 16, Jake Drew, is in the penalty box here, so. Shot in front. Oh, just off the mark. Oh, double penalty. I see what's going on here. That's so Culkins is also in on it. So it'll be still 5-on-4 as Culkins was called for fighting. So I think those 2 will be out for 5 minutes each. Unofficial word there. But the Whalers continue with the power play for another minute 28 here, looking to tie it up at 2. O'Keefe trying to battle through a couple of defenders, and Old Rochester able to clear. Here's a chance for Govan, though. Starr comes out of the net and plays it wisely. Up to O'Keefe, and the Whalers get the zone. Let's see if they can get it set up here, and they do. Billings back at the point. Billings gets it back. Shot, wide, rebound, controlled by the Whalers. 7:14 to play. Braden Knapp. Shot, rebound, Knapp. Short side, just wide. Billings tries to keep it in and does so momentarily. Govan and Guerrero on the PK for Old Rochester. They're the goal scorers, but nicely defended by Nantucket. And they've now got an advantage. Here's Davis. Trying to do some work 1-on-2. Still 25 seconds to play. Oh, he gets blasted. No call. Knapp gathers it. Plays it back to Davis. On the doorstep. Oh, just over the skate. Fresh into the game was Curran Hatch, who blasted one wide. Here's Billings from the point. And a save. 6 seconds to go on the power play. .6:25 officially to play here in the second period. Whalers have scored the lone goal of the period to get back in this thing at 2-1. They have definitely outskated this team. Another penalty called, oh my goodness. So with 6 seconds to go, in the original penalty, it'll be a 5-on-3 for a moment here, and then the Whalers will have another penalty. Shot in front. Oh, off the post again, and dangerously in front. It was waiting to get potted, but unfortunately nobody home for Nantucket. Goes off the stick of Stroni, kept in nicely though. So the power play continues. The Whalers have got to take advantage of this. Here's Jenkinson. Shot. Saved by Roy. Minute 24 left, and the front line for Nantucket comes back in. So the major penalty is over as both Culkins and Drew, I believe, come out of the box. Still in the box is number 6, Barrett McCoat, for the Bulldogs for another minute 19. Shot goes off the boards and played in behind the net. Whalers control. And they get it reset. Pass through. Oh, unable to get it clean. Done. Score in front. Whalers tie it up. Looked like Braden Knapp was sitting on the doorstep, baby. O'Keefe, Colby O'Keefe ties it up at 2. Oh. 5:26 to play. And we've got a whistle. And a Whaler down here in the corner. He hops right back up. 5:15 officially. We are tied at 2 as the Whalers finally take advantage of a power play. And they have battled their way back in as Colby O'Keefe and Canton Jenkinson have both scored goals here in the second period. And we still got 5:15 to play. Old Rochester wins the draw. Guerrero stop And out of the zone it goes. Bulldogs reset. And blasted in on net as Edwards plays it. And now O'Keefe gets his skates taken out from under him, no call. Edwards plays it up, just off the stick of Jeremy Jenkinson. But the Whalers control, here's a chance shot, score! Jeremy Jenkinson goes top shelf to give the Whalers the lead. Nantucket, they have exploded for 3 goals. .435 to play here. We've got ourselves a hockey match here at the Bog. Oh, some good physical play as the Whalers able to clear it out of the zone quickly. Davis skates after, and Billings gives chase. Goes through the zone, here's Canton Jenkinson. Billings with the referee in the middle of it. Bounding puck, unable to be handled clearly, and Whalers have to reset, and they do so quickly as Billings gains the zone, dumps it in. Goes off the back of the net, Canton Jenkinson plays it. And here's Billings with a backhand, Canton Jenkinson! Still has it from his backside, almost scores. And a whistle. As the net came off the magnets. Wow, what an incredible period we've had. The Whalers with 2 more power plays. They took advantage of one, and they've had 2 5-on-5 goals. O'Keefe, Jenkinson, and Jenkinson. The brothers Jenkinson getting in the act, as Jeremy has scored in his 4th straight game. And the Whalers continue possession. And bounding puck, nicely played with the backhand by Soren Edwards. And out of the zone it goes. It'll be the Whalers trying to reset. Govan steals. He's got a chance shot. Save Griffin Starr! That was a wrister from Gauvin. That Griffin Starr was up to the task. He hasn't faced a whole lot of shots, but that was a good one. 3:20 to play officially. And old Rochester sends it in behind the net. Whalers have had one of those periods like they did in the first period against Barnstable, where they have notched 3 goals. Let's see if they can hold on to the lead here for the final 3 minutes. Oh, here's an opportunity. Pass in front, deflected away nicely. And that will probably go on net and will not be icing. Bulldogs retreat. Kern Hatch skates after it. And that should be icing, and will be. 2:42 officially. Now this score is a little more indicative of the overall play of the game, as the Whalers have certainly outskated the Bulldogs here in the first 2 periods. They've outshot them by a whole bunch to a whole little. I'll get the official numbers in a little bit here, but here's another one. Shot, oh, just wide as it deflected over the net. That was Michael Culkins with a wrister from the point. Oh, nice hit by Canton Jenkinson. And puck lifted wide of the net. Billings with a move. Shot, saved by, oh, a point blank shot by Davis as he streaked through the crease. And again, if it was not for some phenomenal play by the freshman goalie, by the Bulldogs. This could be more like a 7-2 game here already. And it looks like the Whalers have a penalty called against them. Nope, dual penalties, so it'll be even strength here. But the Whalers will be out without Canton Jenkinson for 2 minutes. And number 10, Jack Finn, junior forward for Old Rochester, takes a seat. So still 5-on-5 for another 2:19. Seems like this period's lasted forever. 3-2, Whalers up. They've scored 3 times already in the period. Davis with another collision behind the net, and he controls the puck still. He's looking for Jeremy Jenkinson, but unable to get that. Billings, Davis back to Billings, shot, and it, rebound is loose. And controlled by Nantucket. And finally, Old Rochester gets it. Oh, weird play off the post. Otherwise, Whalers were there, but, and it is icing as Nantucket wins the race. And we'll head on back to the other end for another face-off inside the Whalers offensive end. 3-2, minute 39 to play. Period number 2. What a game. High stick called on O'Keefe. And it'll be a face-off all the way down in the offensive end for Old Rochester, minute 33 officially. Oh, another nice collision as the physicality has increased here in period number 2. Sprint for it, and that's going to be a whistle to stop play. Could be another penalty on the Bulldogs, and it will be. Oh, looks like Strony called for the penalty. So this will be the first official power play for Old Rochester. I thought it was going to be for Nantucket, but it's against Nantucket. So let's see if the Whalers can stave off a penalty here. It'll leak into the beginning of the third period if the Whalers can hold it off here with just a minute 7 left. Here's Gauvin. Oh, nicely tipped away from him. And let's see if they can get something here. Shorthanded, up ahead, here's a chance. Jenkinson unable to corral it. Ooh, good look. But let's get back, gotta get back. 3-on-2. Shot goes off the stick. 40 seconds left. And the Bulldogs get it set up here. And into the corner it goes. Oh, nice play by the Whalers defense. And Knapp able to control it behind the net, flips it out of play with 21 seconds. So we'll have about 38, 39 seconds if the Whalers can hold on here in the PK for the final 21.9. They have a 3-2 lead here and have exploded for 3 goals. And cleared. Bounding puck played by Roy. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the Whalers hold on here as We head to the third period with Nantucket now in the lead as they explode for 3 goals. Another 19 shots on goal to just 4. So 36-9 the shot advantage for Nantucket, and most importantly, it's 3-2 on the scoreboard. We're going to take a minute here on the Nantucket Sports Connection and bring you the final period from the Bog here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. Whalers have battled their way back into it. They lead 3-2. Back out to Perry for 3. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whalers shot. Save! Paul Allen! Face 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! Pekarczyk was able to lift it up above the bell. Their dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead. Shot. Score! Just like that, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Turn up.
Back out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whaler shot. Save! Paul Allen. Space 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The card check was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead, shot, score! Just like that, baby! That's what I'm talking about! I want to welcome you back to the Bog here at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink, where the Whalers have regained the lead here behind 3 goals in the second period. Colby O'Keefe, Jeremy and Canton Jenkinson all with goals in that third period. And they have outshot the Bulldogs 36-9. Couple of assists from Braden Knapp. And we've got ourselves an incredible third period upcoming. The Whalers will have to stave off 38 seconds, as Old Rochester will be on the power play to begin things here in the third period for the final 15 minutes. Things got a little interesting. The Whalers had 2 power plays, and Old Rochester had a power play, a couple of 5-minute majors in there as well for some extracurriculars. So again, the first 38 seconds here will Why was that icing? That should not have been icing. Whalers are on the power play. Not sure why the whistle stopped things at 14:54, but maybe they'll just redo it here at mid-ice. That's what will happen. Human element, gentlemen, human element. And a quick drop. That's, anyway. "20 seconds left on the power play. Bulldogs enter the zone. Played around to Govan in the corner. 10 seconds to go now. Govan surveys, cross ice to Guerrero. 4 seconds. And back to even strength come the Whalers. Jenkinson comes in and plays it along the boards here. Play continues and finally leaks out of over the blue line and to mid-ice. Oh, nice pocket pick there by the Whalers and sent in behind the net. Whalers will get reset. Canton Jenkinson gets after it and deflected through the crease, up and over. O'Keefe gives it a kick into the corner. Kern Hatch after it, and the whistle will come, and another penalty on Old Rochester for a cross check. Let's see who gets put into the box. It's number 21, Alec Marsden, one of the senior captains for Coach Zach Leggiter's squad. So it'll be another power play opportunity for Nantucket. Kept in nicely by Culkins. Over to Davis. Sits in the corner, sends it along the boards. Over to Braden Knapp. He's had 2 assists already tonight. Davis with some space in the corner on the wing now. Back over to Billings. Billings back to Davis. Davis moves in, shot, scores! Top shelf Ryan Davis at 13-17. And the Whalers go up 4-2. Ryan Davis with a lightning bolt that got above the shoulder of Roy, and they quickly take advantage of the power play, and now are 2 of 5 on the man advantage. Whistle with 13-11, looked like offside there. Dumped in. Davis and Jenkinson chase after. Old Rochester tries to clear. Jenkinson gets it. Still playing it with it behind the net. tries to make a move, and he'll still gather the puck. Nice stick work and puck work by Jenkinson. Govan sprints after, and two Whalers sandwich him as Culkins plays it along the boards. And nicely done by Davis to clear it out. A deke, and here's a chance for Jenkinson. Oh, just off the stick. Curran Hatch keeps it in momentarily. O'Keefe flips it into the corner. And out of the zone it goes. Oh, here's Govan with a breakaway. And somehow it didn't go in. Wow. I don't know how that puck didn't go in, but it didn't. It went off the inside post. Fortunate for Nantucket there with 11:45 to play. Still a 4-2 game. Shot, save, Griffin Starr. Woo! $11:38 to play. I might have to get some honey and tea to get my voice ready to go for Friday and a big weekend coming up. Whalers have been making me yell a little too much here already. I love it. Davis plays it around the bend. Flipped up and out of the zone. Bulldogs dump. Four goals scored. Ties the most that the Whalers have recorded so far this season. 11:20 to go. Offside, or icing the call will get it reset back in the Bulldogs offensive end for the faceoff. And a quick shot, just wide. Good look there by the Bulldogs from the point, and flipped out. Davis gives chase, and he will get there. Bulldogs get it out. Busquets skates through, so off the face mask and over the net. Another good save by Griffin Starr. And he has not faced a lot of shots, but they have all been good shots. Across ice, and had some space, but unable to play it cleanly, was Marsden. And that goes off of a Whalers player, unfortunately off the stick there at 10:34, so we'll have another face-off. Looks like just inside, or in the Bulldogs offensive end. 10:34 to play, Whalers up 4-2. O'Keefe on the draw for Nantucket, and they win the draw. Nicely done. Pass. Here's a chance for Curran Hatch. Shot, save. Hatch gets to the rebound. And tipped up. Here's O'Keefe gaining the zone. They reset and send it through the crease into the corner. And hand goes up. That could be a penalty. And it will be. Whalers guilty of a cross check with 10:05 to go. So the Bulldogs can claw their way back into it here if they can take advantage of the power play. Just their second power play of the evening. Whalers have had 5 man advantages. That was Braden Knapp guilty of the infraction. So at 10:05 officially, old Rochester goes on the power play. And back over to the point. Played off by Jenkinson and stays in the zone. Played in front, got all the way to Starr, and he was able to make the save. And cleared nicely by Jeremy Jenkinson. Roy plays it up. Jenkinson gives chase, forces a pass, and another whistle. Looks like another penalty on Rochester. That's number 22, Justin Marquez, going into the box. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey here for another minute and a half. Why not? We've seen just about everything else. Shot from the point, blocked, tipped away. This should be an advantage for Nantucket, who holds a bit of a speed advantage. Strony plays it in nicely. Pass through the crease, shot deflected through and just off the mark. Guerrero looking to make a move in. Oh, nice play by Strony, who gets in there, and a little retaliation, but the puck played in front. Oh, and another decleater. Holy smokes. Let's see what's going on here. I think Griffin Starr's got the puck, but the Stripes will confer and have to see if somebody else heads to the bench. Very physical play there by both squads. Yeah, that is not surprising, as Strony was a little too aggressive. So it'll now be 4-on-3 for another 56 seconds. We have 9 minutes to play in the game. 4-2, the Whalers with the lead. But there's a lot of numbers up on the board there, as you can see. Whalers going to have their hands full here. Griffin Starr is going to be leaned upon once again to finish off the game with the lead. But that's what he is wired for. The dude is a master of his craft, and this is the game and the style of game that he has been trained for his entire hockey career. Whalers control the puck behind the net. And clear. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Whalers got to be fundamentally sound. Can't take a whole lot of chances. There's a shot. Save, Griffin Starr. You can hear that one all the way up here. 24 seconds and counting as Roy plays it. Nope, does not play it behind the net. Now finally plays it up. 8:20 to play in the game. 12 seconds left on the 4-on-3 advantage. Little spin move pass into the corner, and we are back to 4-on-4. Shot goes wide. Shot, save, Griffin Starr. Those are some absolute lasers that you can hear Starr gather in the pads. So Strony's penalty is a 5-minute major, so again, the Whalers will have 4-on-4 here for another little bit, and then they will be down a man for another 3 minutes and 30 seconds with 7:40 to play. 4-2, Whalers with the lead. Coaching staff calling for the Whalers to back up, and here's why. Gauvin had himself some space but was unable to play it cleanly. So It's back to 5-on-4 hockey power play for Old Rochester for another 3:15 and counting. We've got 7:15 left in the game. 4-2 Whalers lead. Whistle stops play. Looks like an offside will draw a face-off just outside the blue line. Goes into the Whalers offensive end, but Marsden clears. And Whalers should control this behind the net. Cleared out to the point. Marsden tries to play it, flips it back. And the Bulldogs get it set up at the point. Marsden with some space. Cross ice off the boards. Still lots of time left, over 2 minutes to play. And cleared out of the zone, and Jenkinson was after it, unable to claim it. Oh, tipped away nicely. And it stays out of the offensive end. 2:25 left on the power play. 4-2, Whalers with the lead. Oh, nice collision and ride off by Canton Jenkinson. And here's a chance, 3-0. O'Keefe, breakaway. Scores! O'Keefe for the second of the night. And the Whalers score shorthanded to extend the lead to 5-2. Play continues as the Whalers still are on the PK. Intercepted and cleared out to the point, but kept in by the Bulldogs. And sneaks out of the zone. And it'll be Culkins controlling the puck. Little cross ice pass to use some clock, and all the way down the end of the ice. Davis is down at the other end. He'll play it. Gets ridden off by a couple of defenders. And played back in behind the Rochester net. 1:11 left in the power play. 5-2 now the lead as the Whalers scored shorthanded just 30 seconds ago, intercepted momentarily by Billings. Oh, nice move to gain some space, and the hand goes up. That'll be a penalty. And the Whalers will have an advantage here. Griffin Starr tried to skate on and skate off, and the Whalers were able to keep possession, but great job by Soren Edwards to draw the whistle at 4:52 officially. So it'll be another 4-on-4 here for 50 seconds. And then the Whalers will have a power play for 1:10. And another whistle. And that looks like another penalty on Nantucket. So things have gotten a little chippy here as Culkins with a cross check. So we are back to 4-on-3 power play. So 46 seconds left on the Stroney Major. Nice ride off the puck by Jenkinson, recovered by Old Rochester. Shot save, Griffin Starr. 4:36 officially left. Nice play defensively. And they will gain the puck and send it on down to the other end of the ice. Bulldogs down 3 now as the Whalers have ripped off 5 straight goals. They lead 5-2. Ooh, dangerous play there. Marsden with some space, shot, and it scores, trickles in behind Griffin Starr. Looks like there was a couple of bodies in front of him. So it'll still be 4-on-4 hockey. But the Bulldogs have pulled back to within 2 with 4 minutes even to go in the game. Unless they're going to wipe out the penalties. We're getting some clarification here from the so 4-on-4 should be for another minute 15, and then the Whalers will have about a 7-second player advantage. But the most important thing is that it's 5-3 now, even though the scoreboard is incorrect. There you go, now they've got it updated. Davis chases after it behind the net. Bounding puck goes into the corner, back to the point. Off the stick, and Billings played off of his skates, but it's Edwards controlling. Oh, nice move to stop and flip. That goes on net, so no icing. Still here's Gauvin, he's dangerous. Shot goes wide. 3:10 to go in the game. Billings plays it out of the zone. And a collision at mid-ice once again, and another player down. Here's an opportunity. Breakaway for the Whalers. Shot and a save, unable to get it past. Roy was Braden Knapp with a good opportunity, and that flicked out of bounds by Billings. Clock will stop at 2:48. Crazy action here in the second and third period as the Stripes have been busy. The Whalers, however, have been the busiest, scoring 5 straight to take a 5-2 lead. The Bulldogs able to pull back to within 5-3 with 2:48 to play. Whalers control at mid-ice. And we are finally back to 5-on-5 hockey. It's been a while. And cleared out of the zone nicely back to mid-ice. 2:25 to play. Edwards reaches for it out of his reach, but Jenkinson there plays it along the boards, and it leaks over. Nice stick work by Davis to control. Quickly back the other way. Billings with a shot. Roy gobbles and holds on. .2:10 to play. Face-off will come inside the Whalers' offensive end. 5-3 Whalers up. And here's an intercept by Stroney up to Jenkinson, shot, score! Jenkinson with his second of the game. Hit it again. Stroney controlled it and Jenkinson potted it. And it's now a 6-3 lead for Nantucket. With just 2 minutes to go, that could have sealed the deal right there. As the Bulldogs have now called timeout to talk it over. They may be pulling Roy, but we talked about the inexperience at goal for the Bulldogs being kind of their weakness. And the Whalers have taken control here in the second and third period. They've scored 3 times in each of those periods. O'Keefe's got 2, Jenkinson's got 2, Canton Jenkinson that is, Jeremy Jenkinson and Ryan Davis each with a goal apiece. I think Stroney's going to get the assist on that last goal, but we'll wait for the official word. That would be his second assist of the game. So another good offensive game for Nantucket as they look to close it out here in the final 2 minutes against a Division III team in the old Rochester Bulldogs. Another nice collision in the backside of the net as the Whalers battle for it. 5 guys in on it now and another. Finally, a whistle stops play. Maybe they'll just face it off here. Minute 39 left to go. Shot save, Starr, right off the face-off. And down 3, that goes out of play with a minute 29. Roy's still in the goal for the Bulldogs. Maybe a bit of a concession by Coach Ledigar, as he has seen the Whalers score 6 goals. Shot goes well wide. And Jenkinson looks to control it and plays it out nicely along the boards. Bulldogs trying to get something going here in the waning moments of the game. But it has been an offensive explosion by the Whalers. Shot goes wide, another good defensive play, and Griffin Starr up to the task. Under a minute to play here from the Bog. The Whalers going to pick up their second win as the goalie has been pulled finally here, but looks like it's going to be too little too late. Billings tries to play Davis off his skate. 38 seconds. Oh, another collision. Oh, and a skate to the face. That should be an ejection. That's ridiculous. That's how kids get hurt. That's how kids get hurt right there. That's number 6, I believe. And he is an associate captain. He knows better than that. He gets a talking to by the stripes there with 30 seconds to go. Unnecessary there, and that probably is a cut as the skate was lifted up there. And anyway, more importantly, the game is at hand for the Whalers. They just got to skate out the final 33 seconds here and stay away from anything silly. Shot, save, rebound, loose. 20 seconds to play. Kept in the zone. Just a great team effort by Nantucket as they will come away with their second victory over a Division III team. Another win division up, and the final horn sounds, and a little oh! And this is not what it's all about. Quickly disrupted, fortunately. But the more important part, 6-3 the win for Nantucket. Their best offensive output of the year, as frustrations got a little heated here at the end, unfortunately. Goals scored by O'Keefe, who had 2. Davis with a goal, Jenkinson with a goal, and Jeremy Jenkinson with a goal, and Canton Jenkinson with 2 goals. Braden Knapp with a couple of assists. Billings with an assist. Hunter Strony with at least 1 assist. I believe he's got 2. But more importantly, the Whalers with a big victory. Again, outshot the Bulldogs unofficially 43 to, let's see, they had 9 going in. Let's call it 14. As cooler heads prevail, fortunately, here at the end. And the Whalers will move along to play the Vineyard here on Saturday. And what a matchup they've got here coming up very shortly. We will be back at John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the girls basketball team will host the Lions from St. John Paul. And then we're here on Saturday for a double dip. The Vineyarders with the boys and the girls will host Sandwich. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC. Thanks very much to our incredible business sponsors and community partners. It's been a great evening here from the Bog. Whalers pick up the victory 6-3. Have a great night, Whalers Nation.